EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina. Welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set to get this one started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Parkinson in motion. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to, it's pretty impressive.
He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Okay, ready? Back at 60. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Back to throw. That's taken in, and its Jarquez Hunter. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes, and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Throwing now on third and long. The coverage too good downfield. He'll wind up taking him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes. Tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end with that one.
At the 43-yard line.
Set, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Set.
Another run here with Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. This one complete to Atwell. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
The entire game all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
2nd and 8. 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 2nd and 8.
look to throw. Now a screen set up for Hunter. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Rams. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Come on.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
Okay, right.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 series. Jet black shot. Ready.
To throw is Young. The catch made by McMillan. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
22 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Yep, shot. 17. Field, black. Ready.
Here's Young. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Set.
There's a hit.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down.
Here we go.
And 5.
52 blue. Black ultra. Set. Go.
To throw, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Come on.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hinton.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5. On the RPO, it's Nakua. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set punt. Yellow. 22. Drill. 52. Set.
Here's Young. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
10 black. Blaster, 6. Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Whoa! He works free, right side. Inside the 20. And he's gonna score. He takes it back on the punt return. 86 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set, ready. Black 40. Claws red. Set, cut.
Young to throw on first down. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Right, 97.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Slide through. Cut.
First and 10.
On first down is Young. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time to number 17.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Set.
A second down throw for Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws are.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A.
First down.
Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Parkinson in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one can be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Parkinson in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
50 Fury. Red, cycle. Ready.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Claws red. 45. Right.
From the gun, it's Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Red, yellow. Come on. Set. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw here is complete. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Young. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Young. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, L.A. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will be a Panthers first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Young. The catch made by McMillan. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
52 blue. Beetle blue. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air?
And he's in. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
For a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That stop made by Byron Young.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On the ready.
3rd and inches.
Set. Ready. 10 black.
See the draw play come on a more clear and obvious passing down. I don't think this situation necessarily fit. The defense was playing run from the jump, and they're able to tackle him for a loss.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
That's good for a Carolina Panthers.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Young. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's another.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. To throw is Young. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Down. 50. Green. Striker. 3-3. Drill. 52. Ready.
Now Young. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Start on the ground, and he's got it to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there, gain of 15, and a first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, A lot easier to convert.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
He's across midfield. And they will finally run him down. That is a big play for L.A. 37 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 5. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. Whoa! He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, a loose football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Okay, ready? Go! 70, go!
To the ground, a first down run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams tack on one more to their lead.
Panthers 17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Young to throw on first down. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
For a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 40.
On first down is Young. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams' 49-yard line.
10. Red cycle. Set high.
A second down throw for Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Here's Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, set. Ready?
To throw, Young. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Parkinson in motion. On second down, they'll run. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And this is going to be a Rams first down as he gets this up to the 42.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Cora. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So second down, and they'll run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll try to get this one on the ground. 17 yards on that play. First down, L.A.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cora. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5. They put Adams in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He is met and work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down was looming. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Down, set.
Throwing is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of...
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This is 3rd and 6.
Set, set.
Here's Young. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Come on, hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set, ready. Blue, 32.
From the gun, it's Young. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
6. Mega. 10.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's got the first down and more than that. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. To throw is Young. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 45. White. Red. Cycle. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. Out to his right. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Second and 11. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
22. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.